Hey, how is your English going? It's going well, but it's too slow, too easy. Well, kick it up a notch.
Say what?
Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Say What. On the episode of today, we are going to explain the expression kick it up a notch. So, let's begin. Okay, so let's start with the components of this expression. First, we have kick it, kick it, kick it. So, a kick is what you do with your foot. It's a hit you give, in this case, with your foot. If you punch somebody, you are doing it with your hand, with your fist. That is a punch. But if you use not your hand, but your foot, that is a kick. For example, on soccer, they have a soccer ball, and the players go around the field and they kick the ball. So that is kick. In this case, kick it, kick something. And it says kick it up, kick it up. So you are going to kick something up. So that means you are going to launch something up, kick it up, okay? So that is kick it up. Then we have a notch, N-O-T-C-H, notch. So what is a notch? Well, maybe the best way to understand what is a notch is if you think of an old television. Not a new television, because now we have screens and usually they don't have buttons. But in the past televisions, those big televisions, you had only one thing that you used to change channels or to adjust the volume. And it was usually this circle button, and that is called a dial. D-I-A-L. Dial. So to change the channel or to adjust the volume, you had to turn this dial to the left, or to the right. So you adjust the dial. And every time that you adjust one level of the dial, you could hear a sound like a click. So each one of these individual stops are a notch. Now, when we use notch, not in this particular context, but in general, in a very informal way, we use notch to indicate level or degree. Okay? So when we analyze this sentence together, this expression all together, we have kick it up a notch. That means kick something up, turn something up a notch, another level. So literally, if you were, for example, listening to your old stereo, and then you are in the level 14, and you are listening to something, but the volume is not enough, it's not loud enough, you can say to somebody, hey, kick it up a notch. That means adjust the level to go to the next. So we are in the 14, volume 14, go to the 15, or go to the 16, kick it up a notch, turn up the volume. So this is usually the form we can use this expression to indicate that something should increase in its volume. You are watching the TV and you said, I cannot hear, kick it up a notch. So turn up the volume. Or maybe if, let's suppose you are a musician, you are a singer, and you are playing some songs on the stage, and you ask to the people, come on, scream. And people say, hey, woo. Maybe you are not a very good musician. But you ask, come on, scream. And they said, woo, yeah. So you said, please, come on, kick it up a notch. Scream louder, make more noise, okay? So that is the use of the expression when we talk about noise. But also, we can say, kick it up a notch to ask for an increase in the level or in the intensity or in the difficulty of something. For example, maybe you are going to the gym and you are doing some exercises and you are, I don't know, you are lifting weights because you want to have some big muscular arms. And you are going to the gym every day and you are doing the same exercises, but your arms are still very skinny, like these bad boys. So your trainer, maybe the person who is helping you train, he says, okay, you are doing well, but if you want to make progress and see changes faster, kick it up a notch. So do other activities, do other routines, lift more weight, do something more, add some level of intensity to your routine. So let's check the example we used in the beginning. One person asked to the other, how is your English going? So I know you are studying English. I want to know, how is your progress with the language? And he says, it's going well, so I am learning, but it's too slow or it's too easy. And the other guy, he says, well, kick it up a notch, so make it more intense, add a level of difficulty to your English learning. So the things the other guy is using are maybe too easy, or the language is too slow and he wants something more challenging. So he says, kick it up a notch. Okay? So that is another use of this expression to indicate make something more intense. And now, to finish this episode, I will tell you why we decided to explain this expression today. And that is something that I hope you will like. Now, right now we have on YouTube this show, Say What? And we also have apples and oranges. But this show in particular, Say What, is like for beginner or intermediate students, because the language that I used in this show is very slow. So I try to speak slowly and I do a lot of maybe interruptions to explain words. So this is very basic. But maybe you are watching this video and you said, these videos are good, but I want something more. I want something that is more challenging. I want something that it's not so easy. So I need to pay more attention and look up some words, etc. So that is the reason why in 2 days, so tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, we are going to introduce a new show. And I will give you more information about that new show, but today I will tell you that in that new show, we are going to kick it up a notch. We are going to make just a little more intense. So if you think that Say What is maybe too basic a show for you, it's maybe too slow or too easy, well, come to watch the video tomorrow, because tomorrow I will give you the information about the new show, and the next day you can watch the first episode of this new show. If you are ready to kick it up a notch, stay with us. I would like to know in what situations you need to kick it up a notch. So you can let me know down here in the comments. I'm always in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. I will see you tomorrow for a new episode of Say What. Thanks for watching and keep it simple.